everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think anyone. I don't think I said I had any plan. I don't know if any. If I. I don't think I think I announced any plans for their videos this month. Let's beyond the Halloween stuff.
But hey,
Hey,
today happens to be the anniversary of
one of you have one of my favorite games of all time.
that being Sonic 3 and
Or,
Knuckles.
or keep it simple.
No, Sonic. We're just gonna say Sonic 3. Just know we're talking about
We're talking about the whole.
full Sonic 3.
It's easier to say.
Yeah.
I, yeah, I know what a yeah, I know what a hot take that is. I think that that's my favorite, and yeah, and my favorite Sonic game. And so, and, oh, technically it's the Sonic and Knuckles 30th. But well, you get what I mean. You fuck. You know what I mean. So I guess I wanted to talk about like my experience with the game
And just some miscellaneous thoughts on it.
miscellaneous thoughts. So I don't think I actually had so I have a very strange history with the classic series era.
Oh, yep.
I I've had a Mega Collection Plus since I was like 6. However, for a while, I didn't have a memory card. I didn't have I didn't have a fucking memory card. Or for like or for several years to get a memory card to like 2 years later. Or I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, we just had a PS2 with no memory card.
Or to like a shitload of games, but no memory card.
Yep.
Or ignore the dog.
I think the thing that finally got us to get a memory card was wanting to get
Mega Man Anniversary.
Mega Man Anniversary Collection.
And also the fact that Mega Collection Plus has unlockables.
Yes.
As unlockable games. Games which comes from the very intuitive method of boot up this game, boot up these games 20 times each. So in the case of boot up Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles 20 times each, and you unlock the full thing.
I don't remember if you actually did that.
I did.
Okay.
Because so yeah, for like a while I played these games with no memory card. So yeah, probably no surprise I never beat any of them.
You didn't even beat Sonic 1?
No.
No? Wow.
Oh, because of those damn special stages.
Oh, right.
Is that case? I couldn't use. Yeah, I couldn't use I couldn't use say I couldn't the couldn't collection didn't allow. Yeah, of course, since I had no memory card, I couldn't use save states. It's and so what I actually did finally like unlock all those games. And of course, well, I ran through I played through all of them. I mean, when I got to. Okay, funny story. When I got to Sonic 3, I was playing pretty normally, and then I got to Special Stage 10. And then I got to, the one that's a straight line. Literally, only way you could possibly fail this is if you're trying to go up, is if you're trying to get a perfect. Actor, don't turn fast enough. So, how'd I fail it? How did I fail it?
Which one?
The special stage 10,
I don't remember.
the straight line.
Right.
I somehow got very far out of. I somehow got very far out of the ring, out of the main path.
And I think after messing it up, you tried to reload your save, but accidentally saved.
Saved, and then I
And then tried to shut the console off mid save, and that corrupted his save file.
yes. Yeah, very stupid of me. Very stupid. You know, and that's why I only did. That's why I only save it like the start of a special stage. That's why. And also, for whatever reason, for whatever reason, well, because there's or technically 4 different character slots, you should play through the game with all in 4 times.
Yay!
Even if yes, even if yes, even if if it's just a Sonic and Tails and Sonic paired with Tails, which, well, in the original game makes no difference without a second controller.
And Tails just hits things a few extra times.
And can screw you over.
Oh yeah.
Tails can screw you over at times.
I couldn't remember.
I was like during the penultimate fight with the fucking laser attack. You can hit it.
All right, if Tails hits the thing first, and then you like go through it.
Yeah, because its iframes were active. But yeah, so yeah, the changes. So yeah, in the original game, yeah, if you don't have a second player that's there really is no difference.
Barely any difference.
It doesn't justify. You don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to play. You just choose whichever you want. And also that meant doing a Tails run.
Yes.
Trust me, playing as Tails in the first half is annoying.
Because for some reason he doesn't have a normal super form.
For some reason, in the original version, Tails didn't have a super form, or with the Chaos Emeralds.
I think Origins corrected
Yes,
this.
Origins corrected that.
So every character has
Just to be more, since Mania did that.
Yeah.
Since Mania gave everyone a super form.
Everyone has a super and hyper form in this game.
And I swear there was some kind of explanation, like there was some kind of explanation from we shall not talk about him.
Who? Penders?
What?
Penders?
No, the felon.
Oh, yeah.
We shall not mention him. That
Yujinaka?
yes. That well, the reason was that Tails was too inexperienced and to have a super form, which is kind of bullshit because there's a prototype. One of the prototypes to the game. One of the prototypes to the game shows that Tails did have a normal super form originally. So that means, and also fighting the egg drillster, having with just Tails is not fun. And because of that, because of the hitbox you need, because of how you're supposed to damage it. but yeah, of course. Hey, at least in this, it's all, it's made up for or in the second half when you get the fucking Flicky army. Yeah, no, I usually would not do a Tails run on an older on an older version, and I would not. I usually wouldn't. I wouldn't do a Tails run untypically, unless I was forced to.
Yeah.
Because that was a weird thing you had you had for me.
Oh, yeah.
Weird thing you made me do that. You gotta do it like that. To get the full experience of Sonic 3.
The full experience of your Part 3 game.
God damn it! God damn it! I walked into that. I even beat the game. I even beat the game aim on the fucking stupid ass classic collection, in which fucking for some reason called it Knuckles and Sonic 3.
That is cursed.
For some reason titled it Knuckles and Sonic 3.
Horrifying.
What the?
You can't do that.
Knuckles and Sonic 3.
Call it that. Illegal.
Knuckles and Sonic 3.
You should be able to be put in jail for that.
Knuckles and Sonic 3. Nobody calls it that.
Yeah.
Nobody calls. Also, that's very misleading.
Doesn't that version also have Knuckles and Sonic 1? I don't
Knuckles and Sonic
it
2.
does have 2. Yeah.
There is no Knuckles and Sonic 1.
At least not until Origins.
Or until the retro engine and version.
Yeah. And then you can finally experience Sonic 1 as Knuckles.
I think that was a result of color palettes. Knuckles' color palette.
Right, his color palette clashed with a lot of stuff.
And like Sonic 1 used a very different palette.
Yeah.
And so it wouldn't look
It wouldn't look right.
It wouldn't look right. Right, so any game you walked up. Also, yeah, fucking Knuckles and Sonic 2. It was like some kind of fucking black magic.
Yeah. It's like a fucking official ROM hack.
Yes. Yep. That would be like if I'm taking this example. I'm taking this example from Cyber Shell.
Yeah.
That would be like if you could somehow if like Nintendo had lock-on technology with, or you could put you could connect Mario World and Mario 3, and you could suddenly have Yoshi in the NES.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
I think how it works is that the Sonic and Knuckles ROM is reading the Sonic 2 ROM.
Yes.
And loading the level set from there since they run on the same engine.
Yeah, they're built. Yeah, they were built on Sonic 3 was built on Sonic 2.
So Sonic 2, whose levels and everything can load perfectly fine into Sonic 3 with Sonic and Knuckles ROM, which is so crazy.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, if you don't, but yep, locking on any other game, including Sonic 1, just gives you no way.
Blue Sphere.
Blue Sphere. Have fun. Have fun. It's like over 1 million. It's over 100. It's like over like 100 million levels.
Endless, presumably automatic, procedurally generated Blue Sphere stages.
Yeah, I think they're procedurally generated.
I wonder if anyone is enough of a Blue Sphere fanatic to just dedicate their life to playing through this whole game.
I don't know. That probably exists somewhere. Or though I think I know some of the levels do just repeat after a while. I remember for some reason in my head I always said Knuckles and Sonic 2 is like a prequel or something. is like a prequel to the original Sonic 2.
Which makes no sense.
No, it's just a stupid. It's just a fun. It's just a. It's just a funny. It's just. It's,
Funny what if scenario.
it's just a funny what if scenario.
Like, why would Knuckles trust Eggman if after he just kicked his ass?
Yes.
Why would he believe Sonic is the bad guy?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's. I don't know. Just my stupid 8-year-old brain.
Tried to force it to be canon.
Knuckles in Sonic 2, I think is more of a, or just more of a novelty.
Obviously, Sonic 2 levels weren't built for Knuckles.
Especially the Death Egg robot.
Oh yeah, that fight is
Much slower.
much slower and a lot more painful with Knuckles.
Oh, because you can only hit it because Knuckles has a lower jump up than Sonic.
Could you move that closer so my voice a little better?
Yeah. Knuckles has a lower jump than Sonic, therefore hitting the thing is only possible when after it takes off and lands.
You have a small window of time to hit it every time it lands.
Yep. And actually I okay I might have said this. I haven't actually like played the original game in probably more than 7 years. Is that weird to say?
Like the original unmodified Sonic 3 and
The
Knuckles.
original unmodified Genesis version.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually played that one in the original version in over 7 years.
He's played through the through the Retro Engine version and Origins, of course.
I played through the remake and Origins.
And mostly been playing through Sonic 3
Angel Island Revisited or Air.
Sonic.
Before that, it was Sonic 3 Complete.
Yeah.
Before that, before I learned how to before I actually just figure out, okay, this game's not actually that demanding.
Yeah.
And also mod support. Alright, mod support to let me just press the button to retry special stages.
So yeah, now he plays this game several times a month.
Oh no, not a month, a year. Well, when you have over over 20 different characters, why wouldn't you?
Fair enough.
Oh right, yeah. Okay. The fucking music of this game.
Yeah.
The fucking music.
Still one of the most iconic retro video game soundtracks.
Like a fucking massive sound team behind it.
You know, including Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson himself. However, said soundtrack is the reason why the game wasn't re-released for more than a decade. Said soundtrack is why. Because as a Carnival Night, Ice Cap, and Launch Bay is his tracks. Which actually I think originally had different tracks. Thanks to the as shown with the prototype and said versions being used in Origins. Now I don't know if this is a hot take or not. But I think I kind of like I think I kind of like the proto tracks for Extra Carnival Night and Launch Base better.
Yeah.
I don't know how controversial that take is. Is yeah, not so much Ice Cap though. I think someone said that Ice Cap's Beta Ice Cap sounds more like more like an advanced track. Or something you'd hear in the advanced games. It was,
I think it sounds a lot more upbeat than the final.
yeah. I think it also helps that it also helps that it's based on the song the unreleased song Hard Times. I'm so by the way, I remember the official CD of vinyl release. It said that had the background for Ice Cap, and the disc was Sonic Blue. But yeah. Ice Cap's the only one Ice Cap's the only track. The only one
of those three.
Of those three, I prefer in the final. Oh, because I did like I listened to all the variations, all the versions of the tracks, back to back.
Yeah, they just decided to pick which ones were better. I think Beta Launch Base sounds more
triumphant.
Or triumphant. Yeah, it's more or powerful.
On the Carnival Night, it's like an actual. It's not just circus music, not just the circus music.
It's not just this not just the dinky circus music remix. It's more of an original track.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like something you'd hear at a carnival.
Yeah. That still fits the vibe of being more original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck went wrong with. I don't know what went wrong with the Origins arrangements.
Yeah.
Apparently, those were based on older versions of the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why they sound off.
Did they ever get fixed?
No, they didn't get fixed.
Oh my god.
Though speaking of Origins, and that did give us the Origins Plus gave us for the first time ever. Officially.
Amy?
Yep. You can finally play it. You can finally play as Amy in the classic X.
Which is just such a cool edition.
And then they went so far with her inclusion with her inclusion in Sonic 3. Giving her super and hyper form, which giving her a super and hyper form, or in which she throws fucking hammers. She throws motherfucking hammers. Bro thinks she's a hammer, bro. Thinks she's a hammer, bro. Oh, and she was even added to the clear screen. Even added to the end screen, and the file select and the complete file select icon. On it's like like she was always there.
I just think it's neat.
She knows her worth.
Hell yeah.
Costs more than two characters, two obscure characters.
There's an entirely new set,
Uh,
an entirely remixed levels.
Oh, $5. Or also 12 Game Gear games. 12 Game Gear games.
Right, the Game Gear games were probably why the price for that was so much.
Yep, 12 Game Gear games. Aims in one character. Well, also adding Knuckles to CD.
That was you needed the DLC.
Yeah, you need to pay.
Weird.
Yeah, you need to pay for that.
I forgot.
Yeah, $10. I mean, dude should have been in the. It should have been there. That should have been a thing at launch.
Knuckles.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Knuckles should have been in CD at launch. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I want to. I want to discuss Knuckles mode, Knuckles' story. Also, just like general like gameplay variety. And just like how like an extra like how much better it's done than in later games. Oh, I need water.
Same here.
Here you go. So yeah, I want to talk about how I want to talk about what Knuckles' campaign actually and does right compared to compared to Trip Story and Superstars.
Yeah.
Knuckles is, and also the fact that these three the playable characters are like a difficulty slider, a difficulty select in a way. Sonic is the default normal mode. Tails is for
Tails is well, it's supposed to be an easier version of Sonic. But the first half of the game is actually harder due to the lack of super.
or in other versions, or in the original version. The lack, not having a super form in the first half. And Knuckles is very, very obvious, very clearly supposed to be the hard mode. Odin taking place after the game, taking place after Sonic's story. Or as you know, yeah, you'll notice differences right off the bat. And as Knuckles cannot break this rock. Archangel Island Act 1. meaning he can't reach the top path. So you gotta break the rock. So those rocks, Sonic and Tails couldn't break. It could be those rocks Sonic and Tails couldn't break. On the side, it can be destroyed by Knuckles, was leading to a completely different and second act. Yeah, significant to a much more dangerous second act. Actor, how you can destroy the Brit, you destroy the wall, all that originally pressed the switch in Agent Hydro City Act 2. It's just it's just things like this. Knuckles has much trickier paths, and harder boss fights as a result. Mainly just his jump. Mainly just his jump due to his lower jump. But it's not. But his paths aren't unfair. Aren't unfair and cheap.
Yeah, they're designed. They're just designed to work with Knuckles.
Yeah.
Instead of Sonic and Tails.
Yeah.
Accommodating for his climbing, gliding, higher and lower jump.
That's something. Yeah. It's It's also, and I guess just something. Yeah. In Helen cases, and normally, Knuckles doesn't have a boss in Carnival Night Act 2. In fact, the level was over in about a minute. If you know what you're doing. And he just goes straight to the next X level. Oh. Same goes for Lava Reef Act 2, where there's no boss encounter there either. What Hidden Palace? What Knuckles Hidden Palace? what Knuckles Hidden Palace?
Yeah, there's no boss fight, so it's just kind of.
It's a straight line.
Straight line.
And that takes that takes 10 seconds. And also, the fact, there are new bosses. There are entirely new bosses. Is for him too. Like one in Marble Garden, since again can't reach the top path normally. Again, can't destroy the totem. Can't hit the can't hit the totems. So and then all of the and instead you're also just instead of Eggman, it's a fucking Egg Robo.
Yep. This is meant to take place after Sonic's story.
And just the really cool final boss. Knuckles has a really cool final boss.
Yeah,
Mecha Sonic Mark II. You fucking on top of the fucking at Sky Sanctuary. You see the fucking Angel Island and tilting in the background.
I guess maybe the idea was that was that you do have the Sonic versus Knuckles fight, but it's mirrored and it's not the real, but it's moved forward and it's not the real Sonic.
Yeah. I can just the first phase is just normal, and then motherfucker absorbs energy from the Master Emerald.
Well, and go super.
It's not a particularly hard fight.
It's just really
It's
cool.
it just bro shooting fucking just shooting energy at you, energy blasts at you. What even like firing rings out as the and firing just shooting out a bunch of rings.
Isn't this like the only case of a 2D Sonic game where or a different where in character or has a different final boss? Where a specific character has a unique final boss.
I think. I think so.
Like obviously, aside from bosses that are final bosses as being exclusive to Sonic.
Yeah.
The only time where a character other than Sonic has an exclusive final boss.
Also, you know, the fight isn't unfair and bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't last like 10 fucking minutes. It's with instant kill attacks.
Yeah. Oh right.
Oh.
Right. Trip story.
Trip story is supposed to be something like in like Knuckles' story.
And it takes place after the main game.
Amen. The level design is altered.
If by altered you mean turning up, you mean like tripling the amount of traps and enemies in the stages.
As in also having an unkillable egg robo that's always shooting homing lasers at you.
Throughout pretty much the entire latter half of the game.
Like, just the whole game.
Pretty much the entire game.
I mean, yeah, of course, a very now infamous as final boss. Us that can take fucking forever.
The absurdly unbalanced showdown with Fang.
And yeah, compare that to Mecha Sonic. Yes, that's 2 phases as well. That's also 2 phases.
But he doesn't spam the entire screen with bullshit and then have insta-kill attacks.
X also just doesn't make the floor disappear.
It doesn't drop the fucking floor.
I think Knuckles' story he succeeds because it's not. Yes, you can notice it's harder.
But it never feels unfair.
It's not unfairly difficult.
It doesn't feel like they're just throwing every fucking piece of bullshit they can at you.
Also, they did double the boss's hit count.
For, like, literally no reason.
Just 8 to 12.
Like what?
Every boss now takes 12 hits, and they're also harder too.
What? No, they didn't double them. They made them 1 point. They made them. They
little...
gave them like 150% more health.
Yep.
They added an extra 50% to their health.
Every boss now took 12 hits, and in a game where boss iframes last such a long time, it's really tedious.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Superstars kind of flops in the boss department in general.
Superstars just fails. I mean, I know the classics aren't really known for their
stellar bosses. Superstars
Sonic 3 just has the fucking Egg Inferno.
Yeah.
Or you do. Well, you get a fire shield right before the fight.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Superstars is that, like, pretty much every boss has a lot of waiting around.
Every boss has too much waiting.
Which, is in direct conflict with the idea of going fast.
fuck me, even CD's bosses could be over quickly. See, even those could be, even you could finish those quickly.
I know there was like a boss you could do in like 5 seconds.
No, not 5 seconds.
I don't, no, no.
I guess there's the first boss.
No, I was thinking of the one where you just the fight is just trying to reach the boss.
Yeah.
I think there's one where you have to like go up. Is it like a pinball?
Yeah, Collision
I
Chaos.
think Collision Chaos boss.
Also, yeah, I'm aware.
Once you actually get to the top, it ends.
But yes, I know. Sonic 3 also does just have the Egg Inferno, which it's normal, which officially takes 12 hits to beat
So
instead of 8.
At the very least, it's only one boss where you're waiting around a stupid amount of time.
I mean, also, Bro can get hit at least twice.
Yeah. You know, and not every boss in the game.
Every boss in the game. And also, of course, the true final boss. The true final encounter in Sonic and Tails. Anyone that's not Knuckles.
Yeah, if you.
Specifically, Sonic's story.
Yeah, in Sonic or Sonic and Tails.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Yeah, in either of the modes where player one controls Sonic.
It just ends at Death Egg Act 2, or as the game or as from the level select Doomsday Act 2.
Yeah, it just ends after you
beat the giant Eggman Robo.
With Tails.
Els and Amy.
Tails and Amy. Knuckles ends a little bit earlier at Angel Island.
Or at Sky Sanctuary.
Sure, I mean, imagine if that would be the first level in the game.
Knuckles only has through 12 stages.
Yeah. Knuckles just doesn't go to Death Egg at all.
Oh, because the Death Egg was destroyed.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't make sense. And so the big the fucking Sonic 3 has like one of the fucking coolest climaxes.
Yeah.
It's like fucking after going through after reaching Hidden Palace, whether you find the secret monitor is the top up or not.
Yeah.
You see this big mural and shit, and you finally get to beat the shit out of Knuckles.
And afterwards, Eggman stole the Master Emerald.
Eggman, he was just fucking with Knuckles.
And then Knuckles realizes, he's been
he gets fucking electrocuted.
Sure, Knuckles realizes he's been tricked. It then joins forces with Sonic to go after the real bad guy.
And then you had the fucking Sky Sanctuary fight Mecha Sonic 3 times, and 2 times recreating eating fights from in the Egg Wrecker and the Metropolis boss.
So you're recreating
bosses from Sonic 1 and 2.
Yeah, you have a boss from Sonic 1 and a boss from Sonic 2.
And then actually, how vertical the stage is, as you feel the height.
Yeah, it's an interesting. It has a very distinct type of layout.
Just seeing as the Death Egg rises up, and the Egg Robos fly out.
Of course, it being vertical means a lot more or opportunities to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you got to be extra careful.
Let's see traverse the stage again. And that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
More than once.
You can fall down really far in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sky Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you fucking square off with Mecha Sonic. You fucking square off with Mecha Sonic. It can then just climb the collapsing staircase to hitch the Death Egg. Did you go up to the Death Egg? The Death Egg is actually a full fucking level. I think as it was intended to be. It's a full ass. It's a full ass space station. And and you can even just like the like the fucking it's like the background on being like you can see how you can see like the entire planet in the background on up there. Or just that fucking giant the giant Eggman robo. Yeah, yes, that's just what it's called. Oh, the fucking the finger. You gotta destroy the fingers.
Yep. You gotta break his fingers.
And then and the yeah, if you your rings will carry over from Act 2.
Thankfully.
But yeah, if you die, yeah, you don't have rings here. And then the fuck just the fucking then it just fucking chases you as you gotta open reveal the cannon, and as it's fucking shooting lasers at you, and shooting and breathing fire and shooting fire as well. Oh, but then yeah, it's like fucking desperation, and you gotta chase, and you just gotta chase Eggman for real. As he fucking still gets away with the Master Emerald.
Oh, and we have the series' first supersonic final boss.
Also,
It's an iconic one.
Yeah. Also, yeah, assuming you actually upgraded you actually enhanced all the
Right,
okay.
it's a hypersonic final boss
Yep.
specifically.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you can do it with supersonic. Sonic, but probably intended to
It would be a hypersonic final boss.
to be hypersonic. Yeah, there's not much to the fight.
Basically, you avoid asteroids and collect rings as you try to catch up to Eggman and hit him a few times.
But hey, at least his attacks don't drain your ring count.
They just
Like later class.
they just impede your progress.
Yeah. As in, yeah, you gotta first phase you just guide the missile into the cockpit.
And then you gotta chase after him.
The final weapon. It's just called the fucking final weapon. And just chase the fucker. Watch for your ring consumption after being the first phase. Is because your rings don't stop draining during the transition during the phase transition.
So make sure you have a good amount of them before finishing them off.
That's happened to me. They used to happen to me a lot.
Or you started preparing or gathering rings in advance to make sure that didn't happen.
And also, yeah, like, I guess the game doesn't really tell you, but yeah, you can press the button and a dash forward, or to use that.
Yeah, the the jump button.
Yeah, the jump button.
Press the jump button to dash.
That's very important. But yeah, it's just God, the entire fucking returning the Master Emerald and gain every emerald will show that at screen show that transition to Angel Island, and as Knuckles watches on as Sonic and Tails fly away. And just the fucking ending being a zone medley.
It is a really nice capstone to the game.
I'm just. I don't know. I could, yeah. I could really go on about this game. Um,
If you wanted to, you could break down every level in the game.
and I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I want to. Oh, I've been here for nearly. I've been here for. We've been running for 15 minutes and for like 50 minutes already. Even. All right, lightning round. It's time. It's time for a lightning round.
Yeah.
On Angel Island is a really good first level. And also an awesome really cool subversion.
And with the fact that it catches on fire.
It's not your average. Yeah, the whole jungle's on fire.
Yeah.
Or just how and just like a good introduction to like how the game's level design is and it's more open and is more expansive. If Hydro City is actually a fun water level.
Well, which is surprising. You don't come across those very often, especially in Sonic.
Also, fuck you, it's Hydro City. It's actually going through all these slides and shit.
And you can actually avoid the water a lot of the time if you're skilled.
Yeah. Yeah. Marble Garden. Marble Garden has the spinner.
Or a unique mechanic to this zone.
Also, Bubbles.
Yeah, and Bubbles.
Poor Bubbles. Poor Bubbles.
What did they do to you?
God, became nothing but homing attack fodder.
Yeah.
And also just the egg drillster when you're actually playing as. You're not playing as also not a super form.
Yeah.
Or is a really cool idea. As Tails carries you, and you gotta just time your jump. Well, and I found out if you manage to deal 7 hits, it's the thing and before or that phase starts.
Yeah.
Or it's you can't actually deal the last hit until it properly transitions.
That makes sense. Other game would probably break if that were allowed to happen.
And so yeah, you gotta go into flight before going into flight mode. Yeah, Knuckles has an entirely unique boss here. Carnival Night, while not having any slots around, just a really cool set set pieces.
It's very
like
twisty and turny.
Using the balloon to get higher.
And
there's the spinning in wheel.
The barrels.
The barrel. Yes.
The barrels that I confused the fuck out of many a first time player.
To which they
apologize for including this mechanic that had no indication as to what you were supposed to do.
Yeah. Yep. Hold up and down.
Like they're not that bad if you know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Just hold up and down. Okay. Well, technically, Ice Cap would be the next level. Mm-hmm. Technically,
yeah, so Ice Cap.
Ice Cap just up is the first snow level. The first snow level.
Oh yeah, 1 and 2 didn't have one of those.
2 was supposed to have one.
Yeah. Which starts off with one of the most iconic.
And only if you're playing as Sonic.
Yeah.
The fucking snowboard.
Or an absolutely iconic moment.
And it surprisingly, like ice physics around.
So it's mostly for the aesthetics and the vibes.
I was launch base.
Doesn't Ice Cap also have the Eggman capsules?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, launch base. Yeah, starting with in here you have of the Eggman capsule, all of which will hurt you. Oh.
I don't know why I remember the ice cap was the zone to introduce those.
I mean, also these it's like catapults. Also some else you jump on to send you higher.
Yeah. Yeah. Launch base is the
climax to the first half. Often, yeah, definitely feels like it. With traps everywhere.
And dramatic set pieces.
It's like the Death Egg looming in the background.
Tower crumbling. Sonic hitching a ride on the Death Egg.
You're the fucking Eggmobile.
And the Eggmobile.
Fucking Knuckles punching you, thinking that does anything, or he just falls off.
Yeah.
Falls off the thing he was on.
Yeah, he loses his balance trying to.
It's because of the thing taking off.
Yeah.
Often the fucking egg, the egg rock. It's nothing special. Oh, but thank God for Origins just finally re-implementing it. And in the fight for Sonic's story,
or
big arms.
Now, if you didn't have Sonic and Knuckles locked on, this was on. You had a final boss. Also gets the big arms here on launch base.
Yep. Is for some reason when locked on.
They skip this boss fight entirely.
Well, only Knuckles fights it.
Yeah. For some reason, Sonic playing as Sonic or Tail, it skips this boss fight if you have the game. You have Sonic and Knuckles locked on.
Yeah.
But thankfully.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucker just flies around and will just if grabbed, will just slam you.
Thankfully, Origins restored the big arms fight for Sonic and Tails.
And even added this transitional cutscene in which is the title screen to Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, which is just super cool.
As it fall? Yeah, as that fall? Yep, the title screen as the Death Egg falls into the crater of Angel Island. And it's cool they re-implemented that.
Leading into the second half of the game.
Mushroom Hill was also intended, also due to the split, was made to be.
Also be a
also made to be a first level.
Also, it's not actually super difficult.
Oh no, well, that's where you get the emerald.
If you collected all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, you'll see the Knuckles looking around and closing, in a gate.
Yeah, if you
yeah, you just press the switch again.
If you press the switch again, you can enter
the hidden palace. It's in collect the Super Emeralds.
Those harder special stages that feature these yellow spring balls.
Yeah, you can actually get all the Super Emeralds within Mushroom Hill.
There are 7 in giant rings. If you know where they all are and you don't make any mistakes on the special stages.
Also, Knuckles can technically get 5 within the first act. By backtracking to Sonic's part.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool. Also, this stage was originally called Mushroom Valley. Also, obligatory Mario joke here.
Yeah.
Mushroom Hill.
Yep. Next is Flying Battery, which
supposed to be was supposed to be in the first part of the first half
between Carnival Night and Ice Cap,
but due to time,
this level wasn't finished in time for Sonic 3's release.
Yep, inside of like a giant fucking an airship. So that's what the inside of Ivan Energizer looks like. Not my joke. Okay.
From who?
Johnny.
Oh yeah.
Not my. Yeah. Yep, Flying Battery. With the laser that blows itself up. or that destroys the ship itself.
Nice job, Eggman.
IQ of 300.
300 IQ play.
300 IQ play. A fucking laser that destroys the ship.
Maybe firing ultra powerful death lasers inside inside your vehicle isn't a good idea.
Yeah. And also that this one has the fucking capsule.
All the fake capsule. Well, it still is a capsule that has animals in it, but also this one is equipped to fight back.
I think the intention was that cannon would launch that cannon from Carnival Night would launch you onto the flying battery. Presumably there probably would still be a nighttime pallet. Because it's fucking day. Ice Cap is up there's up is during the day. And Sonic was supposed to board a door from the ship from the blimp.
Yeah,
and then use it to slide.
Yeah, the snowboard section was meant to be Sonic using a door.
Which is kind of what he does in as in Adventure 2. With City Escape. Breaking off a piece is the snowboard.
Helicopter?
Yeah, a piece of the helicopter. That was what was supposed to. That's what it was supposed to be like. But either way, flying batteries. I think flying batteries and the level with just a bunch of capsules that can release enemies bad next.
Isn't there a special magnetism gimmick if you have the electric shield?
That's only a Mania.
That's the Mania version.
That's a Mania thing.
Yeah, that's a Mania.
That's a Mania thing. Yeah. The junk pile. Was another thing to call flying battery.
Shout out to Mania as a rendition of the stage. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was a very cool version. And Sandopoulos, okay, I used to really hate this level. I used to really hate this level.
But if you know what you're doing.
And also just jump on the other slide or sand slide. So you don't get stuck in a loop. I've ran out the timer more than once. I used to run out the timer more than once in Sandopoulos Act 2.
With practice, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. You got the whole old gimmick of keeping the lights on.
So the ghosts don't murder you.
It was when it's completely dark. They'll start attacking. I used to. 10-year-old me really hated this level. But yeah, it's not that bad. And it's like a giant. It's like a fucking pyramid. Yep. We also a desert level.
Okay, after this lava reef.
Yep, lava reef. If inside a goddamn volcano. Yep, you're inside a goddamn volcano now. Giant hand.
And also one of the best soundtracks in the game.
Yeah, one of the best. Yeah, one of the best. Yep. One of the best. Yep, one of the best songs in the game. And also just for Act 1, and then Act 2 changes to the Hidden Palace theme. The theme used for Hidden Palace. Yeah, it's also fucking getting put Knuckles punching a fucking boulder in front of you. Punching a goddamn boulder in front of you. Saying you to technically act 3. Technically act 3. You have Lava Rave.
You've also known as Hidden Palace.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then the fucking fighting the fucking Egg Inferno. Just fighting the Egg Inferno. Or you do absolutely nothing. And yeah, hit him. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Hidden Palace is just a short boss level.
Oh, then you transition up to
This guy's Sanctuary.
which we've already went over.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that thing's got like also got like some fucking anti-gravity shit.
Oh yeah. That going on.
Yeah, yeah, there, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, yeah. I guess they fixed how special stages. They fixed special stages. It's because you just find them. You don't need a certain amount of rank things to get them. They're actually fairly designed. And as well. Oh, not being absurd. Not being. Yeah, they're actually they're fairly designed. And the only real difficulty can probably come from if you want to get the perfect bonus. It's just like a free extra life. Life as well. Or two if you get a 100,000 point bonus. If your score goes up by 100,000 from that. But yeah, there's a whopping 14 of them in special stages. Is well, 2 hidden ones, 2 hidden ones.
Unused.
And some that you can get access from the sound test. So technically 16. In those ones were even used in Mania bonus stages, because they had all 16 layouts. As part of the it's still. It's just part of their bonus stages. Is it? Oh yeah. I guess. And I guess Origins also Origins also included in the remixed Blue Spheres. There's with the pink and green in spheres.
One of them is a warp, I think.
Yeah, the pink sphere warps you. And the
green you have to pass over twice.
Over twice. Green has to be. Yeah, it's a cool bonus. It spices up your your Blue Sphere sessions.
Even if the pink spheres can be a headache to work with.
Ren. The random trivia that the prototype of Sonic 3 included a mechanic similar to the drop dash.
Oh, right, yeah.
Uncanny coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Whitehead himself confirmed that was an uncanny coincidence.
He had no idea about this mechanic.
There are like a bunch of other like unused techniques, unused attacks X from that prototype type as well. Oh, I think like a fucking ring throw or something.
I mean, that is a thing that's in the series.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Honestly, I think I've gone on. I think that should be enough.
We've gone on for quite a while.
About an hour. About an hour and 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, that video with that the title of this video is pretty accurate.
We have no idea how long this is gonna be.
Just me, my unscripted rambling. But don't worry, we got some big videos on Halloween.
This is not the last you will hear of us this month.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you. I am confident in it.
Mm-hmm. And
you need to write some stuff up for one of those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to announce those?
Well, I'll just say one of these is well, they're related to previous things we've done.
Yes, both relate to
the things we previously covered in this month in previous years.
And both are also tier list related.
And one of which also, which I can say is a long-awaited update.
Now, one's a long-awaited update, and one is a completely new tier list. List for a series we've never done any lists on before.
Yeah.
And both are equally fitting for this spooky season.
Yep. So, yeah. So, with that being said, I'm Nosred.
And I'm Emery. And bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video.
Yeet.